What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Night of Champions 2015 review. And there's a lot to speak on this show tonight, so we'll kick it off. If you want to go, let's say, the pre-show with Neville and the Lucha Dragons versus the Road Warrior 6.5, the Ascension, and Stardust. Pretty much they picked up the win after, I guess, Stardust pretty much used one of the Ascension throw into Neville from hitting the red arrow. So I guess this feud is still going. It wasn't a bad match, but it's wonder like why, because a lot of these guys haven't been getting over lately. I'm surprised the Ascension have something to do nowadays. Kevin Owens went against Ryback for the Intercontinental Championship, which I was very surprised in a way, almost. Pretty much throughout the match, pretty much it was a good way to start the show though. And Ryback was about to hit the shell shock, but Kevin Owens raked Ryback's eyes, pretty much hitting a little roll up, then went in the match and becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. And I think it's good because I'm kind of glad they got the belt off Ryback, because Ryback was not really doing anything as the Intercontinental Champion. Promos weren't even really that good. Most of his time was facing Big Show and The Miz, and I don't think the title was getting over. I kept forgetting he was champion, and nobody gave a crap about it. So maybe and hopefully Kevin Owens will bring some prestige back to this title, because this title hasn't really meant nothing in a while, to be honest. And Ryback's just holding the belt just to hold the belt. So Kevin Owens winning the championship is good. I guess announcement. Well, this is throughout the pay-per-view, but the Brock Lesnar Go to Hell tour, which pretty much throughout the month of October, everything will be mostly the network have Brock Lesnar. Pretty much starting off at the MSG show that's coming up. I don't know when that is in October, but Brock Lesnar will be going against the Big Show in Madison Square Garden, since he hasn't been there in over almost 10 years now. And also he'll be appearing on Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast on October 19th. And Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar 3, which I thought they were going to almost wait till WrestleMania to do this, but we're getting Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, just unannounced, just out of nowhere. So they just announced it, not even that much of a build-up, none of the guys returning back. That's like, alright, next month, people, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, it's going down. So I was very surprised that they didn't wait even till WrestleMania, or even have some other build-up of both guys returning. But if the match is going to happen next month at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, then the match is going to happen next month. But just a weird kind of way to build into it. Dolph Ziggler went against Rusev, even though this whole storyline is getting pointless and idiotic. Even Ziggler's new gear just looks weird with Lana's face on his crotch like he's Rick Rude or something. And the match against Rusev was good, I'll say that. The finish was pretty much Summer Rae throwing a shoe at Rusev, with Ziggler hitting the zigzag, winning the match, and then pretty much going up to Summer Rae kissing her hand and leaving her on the ground right there. So Lana wasn't even back yet, and I think the crowd mostly gave more of a crap about Lana, saying, "Where is Lana?" and everything. So this whole segment, this whole story, none of them are really getting over this. And that's Ziggler, nobody. Rusev is now a joke at this point in time. I guess when you lose to John Cena so many times, you're pretty much a running joke. Ziggler, I don't know what they're doing with him. Summer Rae, face looks like a horse, and can't even tell what she is at this point. Lana is somewhat over when the people chant for her. So I don't know where that's going. The New Day went against Team 3D, Dudley Boys, whatever you want to call them, for the Tag Team Championships. Pretty much Woods has trombone. They all came out and talked about saving the tables. We shall save the tables, which they are over most of the time. The New Day's over and entertaining. They're heels, but they're over. And pretty much they went against Team 3D, which the match only kind of went on for a while. And pretty much in the ending was a DQ finish. Pretty much the Dudleys hit the 3D on. They hit it on Kofi Kingston, and then after that, Xavier Woods came in, stomped on him, pretty much in a DQ. The New Day pretty much kept beating up both members of 3D and brought in a table in, trying to get the tables. Once they brought the table in, both Bubba Ray and Devon pretty much took out both Kingston and Big E. After that, they hit the 3D on Xavier Woods through the table. So pretty much Team 3D stood tall right there. I don't know why I keep saying that. Dudley's Bully Ray, Bubba Ray, however you want to go with it. but they pretty much hit the 3D. So I kind of knew they weren't going to win the tag team championships. It'll come in time, I'll say that, in time. But I guess if it's a DQ finish, it's a DQ finish right now. Nikki Bella went against Charlotte for the title, and pretty much, was this match good? Yeah, it wasn't NXT level or nothing, but it's not NXT women's level. Hell, it's not even TNA women's level. But the match was good. But pretty much Charlotte hit the win. I don't know why Charlotte had to sell so much to Nikki Bella and that weird ass offense on her leg that much to her, and people would have called this a piss break match. But this is the thing. People knew Charlotte was going to win the title tonight. Because after the bullshit Monday, which was pretty much a big fuck you to AJ and CM Punk. Even though AJ and CM Punk don't give a fuck about this company anymore, the WWE likes to hold grudges, and they do this stupid little title reign. And then when they pulled her, when they have Nikki Bella that Divas title, and all those other women had the women's title, like the History of Champions, and Wendy Richter, the Fabulous Moolah, Lita and Trish Stratus, those were real champions. Nikki Bella does not fall nowhere near any in that category. And yes, did Charlotte win the title? Yes, it was cool that she won. They brought Ric Flair, because last month, it was Monday, they just brought Ric Flair for just fuck with people to tease them. But they brought Ric Flair back again. Charlotte won the belt. Pretty much her, PCB, and all of them celebrated. Some people say Paige is going to go heel to go for the title against Charlotte. So yeah, she's going to go heel now. I don't know how long they're going to keep doing this Divas Revolution team faction thing. So it's cool that she won the belt. She celebrated Ric Flair in the backstage party, and everybody went out and said, woo, and everything. But it was cool she won the title. I think it would have meant more on Monday. If it did, it would have meant more. Because the Divas Revolution is already a fucking joke as it is. And the fact that they let Nikki Bella hold that belt this long was, like I said, it's in spite of AJ. It's a big fuck you to them. It's one is because they said because she's fucking Cena. So one is because of John Cena. Another reason is because of that stupid Total Divas show. So that's probably another reason why she won the belt. And like we said before, another one's just, in spite and fuck you to AJ and CM Punk. So we know the reason why this title reign went this long. Nikki Bella's title reign is a joke. Barely defended the belt. Like people even said, I heard earlier today said the most times she ever defended was like 2 times this week. I don't even remember the last time Nikki Bella even defended the Divas title. If somebody could bring that up other than last Monday, please do, because her championship reign is a joke. Nobody really cares. And WWE likes to push this down as much people's throats as they could. Yeah, she held it more than AJ because it was a fuck you to AJ. But who cares? Her title reign means nothing. So good for Charlotte Flair, win the belt. I think it would have meant more on Monday, but we knew she was going to win. Everybody knew she was going to win. I would have been surprised if she didn't win, but I knew Charlotte was just going to win the belt, because after the bullshit they pulled Monday, I said, yeah, she's going to win it Sunday. The Wyatt family pretty much going against Shield 2.0, Ambrose and Reigns. We thought the third partner was some dude that jumped in the ring with Shield gear on and got flicked to the ground, which I thought he was the third man for a minute. And Bray Wyatt was like, this is your partner? And I thought he was the third man for a minute. Some bald dude, almost like Joey Murphy, just jumped in. This random fan. I don't know what's with these fans jumping. Like, the fans are real bold today, jumping the barricade. I haven't seen that since Monday. People trying to take out Ambrose. Hell, they want to be part. I thought he was going to be part of the crew. I thought he was the third man. But, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, you never lost it and everything. Sorry about that. The fans was just bold to get in. Lost a little train of thought right there, but yeah, he's just like, it's crazy like that. Fans are getting bold. But the third man, which people kept thinking there was many choices from, some said Daniel Bryan, some said Randy Orton, some people think it was going to be The Rock, some say it's going to be Baron Corbin from NXT, some thought it was going to be Samoa Joe, which I still very skeptical on the Samoa Joe part, while how Joe's name kept getting thrown around from NXT. Hey, I like Samoa Joe, was a big fan of him in TNA most of the time. Even before he went to NXT and stuff, I don't know if Samoa Joe was going to be in that match, but it probably would have worked. But the secret man, the third man, which was somewhat surprising, was Chris Jericho. So Y2J was back, and Jericho got a big pop. Now, I know a lot of fans were very disappointed to see Chris Jericho, because it was like, what was the point We all know he's there just to elevate that Strowman dude and stuff. Because Chris Jericho only does house shows nowadays. And he'll be doing a house show at the MSG special against Kevin Owens. So he just only does house shows nowadays, Chris Jericho. And last time I really saw him was at that Beast in the East thing. That was definitely almost a house show. And beat Neville. And he beat him. So Chris Jericho being back, even the fans started, you still got it. Hell, the man never lost it. He's still here. He just does house shows. The last time Chris Jericho was technically on TV was this pay-per-view last year. Mostly last year, the last time Chris Jericho. That was the last match he really even competed in. And that was against Randy Orton last year at Night of Champions. So, Jericho, we all know Jericho comes in and out of the company. And pretty much Shield 2.0 and Chris Jericho versus the Wyatt family. The match was good, and I don't know if it was a waste of Jericho, but pretty much the Wyatts got the win. Braun Strowman hitting that whatever submission move on Jericho, taking him out, and then pretty much the Wyatts just taunted them, and pretty much the Shield and Chris Jericho got mad at each other. Then they just kept looking around, and some people think, what was the point of bringing Chris Jericho in to lose? Some say so it was just there to put Strowman over. I don't know if that really is going to put him over in that, but they pretty much Jericho shoved Ambrose from pretty much walking out, because I guess, hey, pretty much like fuck Shield 2.0. Some say Baron Corbin was backstage, or somebody was backstage to do it. Maybe Chris Jericho really is the third guy. Maybe he will be around again for a minute to fight the Wyatts and stuff, or some with Shield 2.0 right there, Ambrose and Reigns. But the match was good, but there's always a whole bunch of names just coming here and there from The Rock, others. I don't know who will be the third man to fight the Wyatts. So some say the Wyatts don't need to lose because they'll lose a lot of steam out of all this. They've been somewhat on a roll. Some saying it's still going to be Eric Rowan. Some people think Eric Rowan's going to be coming back, so that could happen also. But we'll just have to wait and see. Pretty much Triple H and Stephanie McMahon were cheering on Seth Rollins in the back, telling him to go out there and win. Seth Rollins winning his John Cena for the United States Championship. I almost like the SummerSlam match a little, which is a really good match. I'll say that. Seth Rollins just throwing that strength out there. Like huge strength. Like all over the place. But pretty much people were with both guys. And Rollins tried to keep leaving with the title. He tried to leave with the title and stuff, but that wasn't going to work, and Cena kept getting him back. But after the buckle bomb, he turned for a buckle bomb. He hit the buckle bomb on him, and then Rollins tried to hit the FU on Cena, but Cena pretty much dodged it and hit the FU and won with a FU, then won the United States Championship back. So John Cena is once again United States Champion, and probably will bring the U.S. title open challenge again, which was kind of cool, so I'm glad that they bring that back. So Cena beat Rollins, got the U.S. title back. Rollins tried to leave, but Cena stopped him, FU'd him on the ground, threw him back in the ring, and then Sting came out to fight for the WWE Championship. So Sting pretty much won against Rollins. I don't know if Sting took his time. He could have just rushed in and beat him that quick, but Sting pretty much went in, hit the Stinger Splash on him. Pretty much kept hitting with a whole bunch of moves, stopping Rollins from getting away. And Sting was the people keep chanting Sting, saying you still got it. I said it before. Sting never lost it. He's been wrestling for years. Okay, I've been watching him all this time, but I'm sure he doesn't wrestle on WWE. But Sting never lost it. If you watch TNA and you kept seeing him doing matches every week, like the man still had it and everything. So Sting still has it. But pretty much they got the announce table in. Seth Rollins pushed Sting into the Spanish announce table going through, which almost thought Sting hurt his head a little on one of the monitors, but he looked like he was okay. But then when we got through the match with Sting and Rollins was going for him. Sting kept trying to Scorpion Deathlock, it didn't work. And pretty much Sting also hit a crossbody to the floor from the top rope. And people once again trying to say, you still got it, but he's never lost it. But then when Rollins hit another buckle bomb, and I don't know if this is part of the show and that, but I think Sting was really hurt. When he hit the buckle bomb and Rollins took him across the rope, Sting collapsed to the ground. Pretty much they had to bring trainers, doctors to come check on Sting. And I guess Sting was able to get it on his feet, restart the match. And Seth tried to get a pedigree. Sting went for a Scorpion Deathlock. But Rollins pretty much reached the ropes to break it. Sting then hit the Scorpion Deathlock again. But Rollins countered it rolled him up and beat Sting. So I don't know what happened with Sting back there. Sting was really kind of fucked up at the end. And people say you're asking a lot from a 56-year-old man and stuff. Hey, Sting looks like he's in great shape. Really great shape for a man his age. Still the shit. But you have to question how he was hurt at the end. I don't know if it was real than that, but he did look pretty messed up that they had to wait a minute or two until Sting could get his mind right. I guess him going through that announce table, maybe he just hit on the monitor or fucked himself up. But some people act like Sting hasn't wrestled in years and stuff, but Sting's been around for many times here. It's just been a minute now he hasn't wrestled. It hasn't been years since he's wrestled. And yeah, he kind of fucked himself up right there. But then pretty much then after the match, Sheamus came out, tried to cash in the Money in the Bank. Pretty much got the big pop and everything, but when Sheamus was going in for Seth Rollins trying to cash it in, Kane returned. And I know people are really disappointed in Kane, and they said, why is Kane in a pay-per-view at the end? Kane, Mass Kane by the way, came out, chokeslam Seth Rollins. Sheamus is like an idiot to go in. Why don't you let the Kane beat him up, then you can cash it in? And pretty much he went and said, do it, take him out again. Pretty much Kane looked at Sheamus, chokeslammed him to the ground, leaving Sheamus right there like an idiot. I still don't know why he jumped in the ring then, so that was dumb. And then pretty much that, Kane hit a tombstone on Seth Rollins, hit his pyro, ended the show. So yeah. And throughout this match was pretty much good as what it was. I don't know, Kane being back again. But to say something about Sting real quick. And this is a lot to say. Unfortunately, yes, it is unfortunate. It's a good thing Sting had to do the match. Is he really hurt? We don't know all the way. Is it unfortunate that Sting lost? Yes, but I think people knew he was going to lose. I knew Seth Rollins was going to walk out with both belts tonight. He was either going to walk out with one belt or no belt. And he walked out with one belt. But Sting, once again, losing 2 matches, has not won a match yet in the WWE. After being buried pretty much at WrestleMania by Triple H, after the shit that went down there, and the recent promo Sting has been cutting recently of him kissing Triple H's ass, trying to say Triple H is the man better than Seth Rollins, and then Joker Sting were coming back. I don't know. I want Sting to win a match. I said this in the past, that Sting's whole WWE career has been a joke lately, to be honest, because after the shit that went down at WrestleMania, can you come back from this? And I know a lot of people I know say they buried Sting, he hasn't won one match yet. That's what the Seth Rollins thing would have been surprising if Sting won the title. Hell yeah, it would have been surprising. Some people thought as soon as Sting won the belt, Sheamus was going to come out and cash in on Sting. Because I almost thought Sting was out to win the title once he hit the Scorpion Deathlock then. I was like, hey, I would say, for once you have the WWE title, you've been holding major titles in companies, WCW title, NWA title, TNA title, and probably would have been the WWE Championship. Hey, that's some major belts right there. You know, the NWA title was in TNA at the time, and he won it from Jeff Jarrett back in 2006 at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. It was pretty much it was what it was right there. So I don't know what's next for Sting. Will he still be going for the title, or is Kane going for the belt now? Because it could be Kane. Even though people don't want to see Kane go for the title, that's going to be probably the next person to face him. Or unless John Cena goes for the WWE Championship again. Or if Sting feels any better, he can go. I don't know who they got left for Seth Rollins to face now. But 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be Kane to go against him for the belt. So we'll just have to wait and see and how that goes. But as for the Night of Champions pay-per-view, we got about 3 title changes tonight. John Cena win the U.S. title, Charlotte win the Divas title, and Kevin Owens win the Intercontinental Championship, which was probably the biggest change, if you ask me, him winning the Intercontinental Championship tonight. And we'll have to see how that works out. But there are live reactions posted up. Make sure you check that out. We have the review right here. So make sure you check out for all the live reactions throughout all the pay-per-view. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you thought about this pay-per-view. Or if there's anything good or bad, opinions, thoughts, all of that. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.